So we found more NES games. Tyler is rocking the fit of the convention. Dave's always sleeping for the deals. I bought 4 tapes. The estimated eBay value, I would say, is close to $200.
Jared, you look like a bum.
So, you know, I've been on my own personal NES pursuit, and if you've watched some of our previous videos, you can see that I've rebuilt my NES collection, but it looks like we got some NES games here. So we got Ninja Gaiden. The one I'm interested in, though, I think the Flintstones. I need to check, do I have this? Obviously, it's not the expensive, rare one, but it's still a really cool platform game. It's a classic franchise, and also Taito is awesome, so let me pull out my app and see, do I even need this?
Can you do a Fred Flintstones impression real quick?
Yabba yabba doo! I'm Retro Wolf!
Jared, what else did you find?
Yeah, so
here?
we've been really into like old like vintage magazines and comics and some of these like old illustrations and artwork. But yo, check out some of these old EB electronic magazines, Sacco Super Software. But the illustration is so cool. And then,
do you remember EB games?
I do. I remember getting our GameCube from the EB games at a mall we used to have called the Eastland Mall, and I remember people were walking smoking cigarettes, and our dad took us there to trade in our N64 for the new GameCube.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. We should have kept it all, so boo, Dad. No, I'm just joking. These are really cool, too. I love the Captain and Nintendo, the Game Master magazines. This is kind of part of that Valiant comic book franchise, but the illustrations are so cool, man. So yeah, maybe we'll get some of these too. I know I've been kind of collecting some comics. So what I love is that there was a Bart Simpson figure and a Dandy doll and a Chucky doll next to each other. And what's crazy is Nancy Cartwright is from Ohio. Ohio is where we live. She's actually from Kettering, and she is a local celebrity in the city. But what an iconic voice, doing Bart Simpson and Chucky. I'm sure those royalty checks are nice too. So we found more NES games, and I'm just kind of going through all of these cartridges, and the vendor has a lot of actually good titles. Unfortunately, I do have them. I see Willow, I see Skate or Die, Zelda, but what kind of caught my eye is this Capcom game, codenamed Viper. It reminds me kind of like, it's an action platformer similar like Contra. And I've always wanted to play this game, so let's talk to the vendor and see what he can do on it. Okay, folks, well, I went with it. I bought codenamed Viper. Vendor was asking $10. I offered 8 and he took it. So really happy about this. Another NES game to the collection.
All right, Dave, you traded for something yesterday.
Yeah, so yesterday I was at Totally Rad Vintage Fest. Someone came up to my booth and asked if I was interested in trades. Me being me, I always want to take a look. Like, why not? You never know what you're going to find. I had a Pokemon tee up, so the guy was like, well, I got other Pokemon stuff. He offered to bring out this one. It is a newer boot, so it isn't something that was vintage, but to me, I like the look of it. It's crazy. It's
That's
got
sick.
That's pretty sick.
characters
Oh, wow.
on the fucking back and front.
Would you wear it? Or you?
Yeah, I would wear this 100%.
I would wear it too.
Dave, who's your favorite Pokemon?
So for me, Pokemon-wise, I was always a fan of Snorlax. Like, I don't know why, but
Dave's always sleeping for the deals.
What do you
Snorlax.
think Retro Low would be?
Retro Low.
What's Tyler?
Tyler, he's got to be something, one of the, like, Venusaur, Bulbasaur, you know what I mean? Like, he's a sleeper, but he's always just getting in that work.
He's always getting in that work, Jared. Jared, you probably be Psyduck.
I'm
Psyduck. We're cutting there. Psyduck. Jared is Psyduck.
Eric, are we looking at more NES games?
Yeah, so I found Kid Icarus. This is a classic platformer, one that's kind of become a cult classic over the years. You play as Pit, and I have an amiibo, but I don't have the game. And I've been looking for this for a while, so I think I'm gonna get it, man. Yo, what's up, guys? This is Eric from the future. It's been a few days from the toy show, and I was cleaning off Kid Icarus and noticed that this cart is actually a 5-screw. So NES games, you generally have 3-screw cartridges, and then what's a little more uncommon is that they are 5-screw carts. And so all that means is if you look at the back of the cart, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws in it. And so these are a little bit more harder to find. And so I didn't notice that at the toy show, but I know someone would put me on blast in the comments if I didn't address this and explain what it is. So super happy to get this for 20 bucks.
All right. Okay, so while Eric was waiting to hear what the price of Kid Icarus, I saw DuckTales. And so Eric and I came together, and I was like, let's bundle both together. So the vendor said 25 each, 50 for both. We got them down to 20 each, $40 for both games, DuckTales and Kid Icarus. We call that the twin brother bundle, baby.
What'd you just buy?
Man, what I love about toy shows is that you always find some like old vintage memorabilia for horror. And one of my favorite movies is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a VHS cassette promo item. I love that I can just put it on like a table or something too, so it won't take up that much room. But this is just a classic. I always play this movie during Halloween time, and I love the VHS. That's what I watch it on. So now I have a promotional item to complement that, and for 30 bucks. So I'm with the legend Tommy. And Tommy knows I'm a big Simpsons guy, so he just gifted me on CD the single for Do the Bartman, which is a classic song and a classic segment from The Simpsons for 1990. Wow, this is 1990. But the artwork is really cool too. It's got Bart in a bunch of different poses. And then just bought a big lot of VHS tapes. So I bought 4 tapes. The estimated eBay value, I would say, is close to $200. But he cut me a deal. I got all the tapes for $100. So I got Motel, Hotel. It takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. That sounds weird. This movie is amazing. It's an Italian horror movie called Demons. It's by Dario Argento. I might have pronounced that wrong, but he's a legend in horror. And then, Tommy, come here a second. Come here a second. What is Monster Squad?
Monster Squad, this is like a classic 80s cult. It's like kids. It's like an 80s, definitely real 80s.
It's like Goonies, but with monsters.
No, it's like Stranger Things.
Oh,
It's like
Stranger Things. Okay.
Before Stranger Things, for sure.
And then last but not least, Dolly Dearest, which is like a Chucky ripoff. Instead of Chucky being the doll, it's this like real creepy girl doll. So yeah, really good horror. You know I love VHS horror. Unfortunately, I'm now over my budget very quickly.
This is The Crow on VHS. I am giving this to VHS Voyage. It's actually from Tommy, the Millennial Collector. Thank you so much, man. But this is a classic movie, 1994, with Brandon Lee, the son of Bruce Lee. He tragically died on set while filming this. But you mentioned you never seen this before, and this movie screams Retro Wolf 88 to me. I think you'll like it. It's dark and messed up.
I don't hear it screaming my name.
Wait, listen again.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow!
So there you go, man. This is a phenomenal movie. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Dude, listen. Playboy said it's a triumph. That's
Yeah.
all. That sold me right
Yeah,
there.
there you go, guys. We're on the Playboy standard here.
Dude, Tyler is rocking the fit of the convention. What is his shirt, Tyler? It's single dingle, I see that.
This is the Virtual Boy shirt.
The all-over print Virtual Boy shirt.
hat.
With the hat, though.
With the hat. Tyler's always doing the fit checks here.
Tyler wins.
Jared, you look like a bum.
Well, let me take.
Look at that.
Let me
You
take,
got nothing,
Let me take
dude.
the Gucci bag off real quick.
Yeah, no one like Gucci was 10 years
with
ago.
the working man's Carhartt.
Yeah.
But bro,
Look at this
the
idiot here.
'90s Mexican peyote bootleg though. The
Oh,
Spider-Man.
bootleg. Let's
No.
go back to Tyler
Look
with
at this
official.
comps. I'm throwing official
This is
here.
not bootleg.
I'm throwing comps on the screen right now.
All right.
Sold comps.
So,
Look at the sold
audience,
comps in this
vote
shirt.
Jared or Tyler.
Dude, shout out to CTS Promotions. This was an amazing, amazing event, and he has a giant Pikachu costume. So shout out to you, James. That's awesome, bro.
All right, so we're ending the show with a sweet deal. Jared and I came to terms, and I picked up some Nintendo oddities.
What did you get from me, Eric?
So first off, I got an Acme Luigi doll. Is there a year? 1988, which is really cool. What's up, Retro Wolf? How's the sandwich? It's a good sandwich. So pick this up, and then I also got, everyone's gonna know this guy. It's the Luigi Super Mario Brothers movie figure from the 90s.
Should we feed Luigi? Does he like potato salad?
No, if you touch it, I will
Feed John
kill you.
Leguizamo some
No.
potatoes.
So anyway, I got both of these for $50. I thought that was a fair price, even though Jared probably could have done more of a deal for his brother and given it to me for free as a gift because you love me. But Jared doesn't love me, so $50.
I love him.
So
That's
So
why
we got Lowball Jared and Guilt Trip Eric.
Guilt Trip Eric
Wow.
over here. And so we're going to go join these guys and
Hungry.
eat some pulled pork later.
So in true Jared fashion, I am not done buying stuff. Yes, I went back to the original vendor who was selling the VHS tapes, and I pulled the trigger and I bought Sleepaway Camp 2, the sequel to the first Sleepaway Camp. But look at this cover. It's kind of like poking fun at Jason and Freddy. You have Jason's mask in the book bag and then Freddy's claws. So this is a really classic horror movie. It's a sought after, and the vendor gave me an amazing deal. I cannot complain. I got it for $40.